plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact Lynn Braden in McLeansboro for an auto quote today.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC, wireless or service fee.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Good morning again, basketball fans, and welcome back to Duster Thomas Gymnasium on the campus of Pinckneyville High School, where the Hoops Classic Day 1 is off and running. We are ready for game number 2 this morning, and it's going to be the state-ranked Carlyle Indians up against the Salem Wildcats. I'm Randy Olson courtside, along with Brad Beatty, longtime basketball coach out at Weber Township, and of course spent many years wearing the stripes too as an official. And this is going to be a great game to watch this morning, and it's going to be the first look for you and I for this Carlyle team, right?
Yeah, looking forward to it. You know, they predicted rain in the forecast today, and it was definitely raining threes that last game, so we'll see how it goes this one.
Boy, wasn't it, though? I mean, boy, Benton was really filling it up. I mean, it started off slow, but, boy, once they got going, they had multiple guys hitting the threes, and you're right, the Benton Rangers will get the winner of this game. Carlyle obviously comes in as the favorite. They are state-ranked. They are 9-1 on the season. They're only lost to the Pinckneyville Panthers. Yeah,
it's, you know, you look down to Carlyle, they got size. You know, they got good guards, so that's always a great combination. But I'm sure Salem is, you know, familiar with Carlyle, and looks like they got a little size down there. So interested to see both teams. I haven't seen them yet this year.
I've seen Salem once. They played at the shootout at Mount Vernon. They beat Sisney on that day, and you're right, they do have some size. Unfortunately, here in the programs, they don't have the heights listed for Salem in the programs, but I can tell you that that Noah Nix and Aiden Rose both have some size out there, as does Brennan Richardson. So, yeah, that will match up with Carlyle. But, of course, Carlyle, you know, they can come at you with 6'7" and 6'6", and 6'5", 6'4" if they want to. So, you know, Maverick Taylor, who's taken over the coaching duties there at Carlyle, is got a lot of quality players there to work with.
Yeah, Coach Palmer, he left the cupboard pretty well.
Yeah, he left it stocked pretty well, didn't he?
Hey, what a blessing! But guys, as a coach, you're fortunate to have one kid 6'5" or taller, but to have 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah.
It's
crazy. Because, you know, that's one thing you can't coach is height, and we saw that in the game before with Benton Tedeschi. You know, I mean, he's not only tall, he's got such a wingspan, and he altered so many shots and blocked so many shots in that Benton game against Woodlawn this morning. And that's what he does, and that's what I'm sure these Carlyle Indian players can do too.
Yeah, the ones he didn't block, you know, he gets up around that rim, and, you know, guys start either looking out of the side of their eyes, and you don't know where he's at, and just alters your shot. And then, you know, you get on the glass, and now they outlet, and now they're on the break, and it's just it's a weapon.
We mentioned Carlisle's only losses to the Pinckneyville Panthers. They've got some quality wins against some good teams this year too. I mean, they beat that Trenton Westland team earlier this season, and Trenton is a load for everybody this year, everybody says. I mean, they got a big post player that I guess is pretty dominant too. I haven't had a chance to see Westland play yet, but I understand that you know, they've got one of their best teams in many, many years. So,
yeah, I've seen them play. I think a couple times on tape, and they are talented. So for Carlyle to get a win against that club, hey, that's saying something.
Yeah. Salem will be the visitors on the scoreboard this afternoon, wearing the traveling green uniforms, trimmed in the white and the red. And Carlyle will wear the home whites today, trimmed in the purple and the gold. They're winding the clock down here to just a few seconds left, and then we will have the introduction of our starting lineups. We'll just kind of follow along here with the public address announcer. We pretty certain we know who the starters are, but just in case there's a surprise or two, we want to be ready for that.
I believe we seen the same two crews last night, didn't we?
Yeah, you're right. Those crews that we saw at Cesarea followed us over here today to Pinckneyville. All right. Gymnasium starting to fill up a little bit more now after that first initial breakfast special of Benton beating Woodlawn 75-44. Again, the Rangers improved to 11-0 on the season, and they will get the winner of this one in tomorrow's quarterfinals. And we'll be back here tomorrow morning for the quarterfinal too. So. Gavin Zimmerman, number 3, starter for Salem. Sam Green also starting. Yeah, we don't have the size or the year listed in the program for them, so we apologize. Connor Tennyson, number 11, also starting for the Wildcats. Noah Nix, number 45, and number 52 is Brennan Richardson. So again, they'll go with Zimmerman, Green, Tennyson, Nix, and Richardson. And Nix and Richardson, definitely the two tallest guys on the team for Salem, and they give them some size to try to counteract what Carlyle is going to throw at them here in just a minute. Salem plays, these teams are in the same conference, Cahokia Conference, but Salem will also play some additional 3A teams that Carlyle might not see. Again, Salem 3-9 on the season. All right, Carlyle again will be the home team. Number 1 is Jacob Rusher. Reddick Steinkamp, number 3, is a 6'5" junior. Hayden Hills is a 6'4" junior. Hunter Taylor is a 6'6" junior. And rounding out the starting 5 is number 34. And 34 is Matthew Guthrie. Yeah, Guthrie's a 6'7" junior.
But that looks like a long 6'6" too.
Yeah, it certainly does. So again, they will go with Rusher, Steinkamp, Hills, Taylor, and Guthrie. Yeah, we got 6'6" and 6'7" out there.
If I had to guess, I'd say Salem's two kids probably going about 6'2", so got a little football body on them, so should be an interesting matchup.
And it will be Guthrie jumping the center circle against Tennyson. Tip is controlled by Carlyle. Again, they are state ranked in the Nest Hoops statewide poll. And the shot is short, but the follow is up and in by Steinkamp. Steinkamp puts Carlyle on the board. Salem with it in the front court with Richardson. Richardson tries to poke it down low to Nix. It's knocked out of bounds, and it's a turnover.
Well, that's that length playing in. They get a hand out in that passing lane.
You're right about that. As Hills will bring it up. Hills is 6'4" at a guard. I mean, it's nice to have a 6'4" guard, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks like he handles the ball pretty good, too.
Yeah. Steinkamp goes to Taylor. Taylor has the shot deflected. Rebound's ripped out of there by Rusher. Now back out to Hunter Taylor again. They go inside. Inside to Taylor, and no good. There's a stick back, though, by Guthrie. And right away, Coach Pete Kalklaser is going to call timeout, talk it over here with his Salem Wildcats. Probably going to be talking about boxing out, I imagine.
Yeah, Carlyle, they're cutting the lanes really good. The thing about it is once they catch the ball, hey, they're looking for that open teammate, and they found that one that time. And I know he missed it, but hey, good offside help there and put it back off the glass and in.
You know, a good team like Carlyle, you can't give them second chance opportunities like that.
No, absolutely not. And, the thing about it is now they've gotten loose, and Salem's yet to find the bottom of the basket. So I'm sure Coach probably called time out there to remind them to get on the glass and maybe put a set in to get on the scoreboard here.
Yeah, Salem just needs to settle down and find the hoop and get into the flow of the game here. Let's see what they can do. Tennyson has it. Out top to Richardson. Again to Tennyson. He'll drive, and it's taken away and slapped from behind. Carlyle with another steal. Salem hasn't even had a shot put up yet.
No.
Hills in the front court for the Indians. Around to Taylor. Over to Steinkamp. Guthrie inside the lane. Got it. Guthrie with 2 early buckets here for Carlyle. They jump out 6-0. Wildcats back in the front court. Richardson has it. Down low, there's a nice cutter to down the lane, Sam Green, and he catches it and scores. The Wildcats are on the board here at the 6:09 mark. Carlyle back in the front court with Guthrie again. Stolen away on the bounce pass. Richardson steals it. Gets it ahead to Tennyson. Tennyson will drive, scores, and draws a foul. Boy, Connor Tennyson being aggressive here offensively for Salem.
That's a good take. That seems like Salem's been a little bit more aggressive in the basket last couple of possessions.
Yeah, Steinkamp picks up the foul, and the free throw is good by Tennyson. So after a 6-0 run to start the game by Carlyle, it's a 5-0 run to answer by Salem. Indians in the front court. Down the lane goes Hunter Taylor. Jump ball is called, and possession arrow is going to give it to Salem. So good defense that time by the Wildcats.
Yeah, I think he thought he had a little bit of a lane there, but Salem did a good job collapsing that down.
5:35 left here in the first quarter of play. Here's a shot off the dribble. That's short by Sam Green. Rebounded there by Richardson and knocked out of bounds by Carlyle, and the Wildcats will control it. We are utilizing the huddle camera here in the gymnasium for part of our broadcast, so those high above shots are controlled by them, and then we will occasionally switch to our own camera, depending upon the situation. Here's a shot top of the key, and it's knocked down by Gavin Zimmerman. Actually, it's a 2, isn't it?
Yeah, they counted as
a 2. But nonetheless, it gives Salem a 7-6 lead, so it's a 7-0 run for Salem after the 6-0 start by Carlyle.
Yeah, you can't get anything past Ted Knapp's eyes. He's going to see that line right there and had a foot on it.
Well, the early timeout by Pete Kalklaser has paid off here for Salem. Got their guys settled down now and settled into the game. Here's Steinkamp with it for Carlyle. Out to Taylor. Taylor over in the corner to Rusher. Back out to Guthrie. He'll ball fake and take it to the glass and score. Guthrie stops the 7-0 run by Salem. And on the other end, the ball goes out of bounds off the Wildcats. It's a turnover. Back to Carlyle.
Yeah, Carlyle, they run that 5 out, doing a good job of shot faking, and good takes off the dribble there. And Guthrie kid 34, for a big kid like that, he handles the ball well.
Yes, he does. He's got it right now. Again, he's 6'7", puts up the shot out front, no. Rebound Salem. Sam Green on the move with it. Green leaves it for Zimmerman. Now out it comes to Tennyson. Tennyson down the lane, tries to draw the foul, and he does. Which big guy are they going to give it to? Looks like they're going to give it to Steinkamp as his second. So let's see if Coach Maverick Taylor will go to the bench. Looks like he's going to. Getting up off the bench is number 40, who is that in there for Carlyle? Number 40?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Vonderhaar. Yeah, okay. My numbers were messed up over here on my copy. All right. Free throws are good. And Salem regains the lead here at 9-8. Carlyle with the basketball. Steinkamp. Drives a baseline, scores. Reddick Steinkamp. And on the other end, there's a shot that's up and missed by Etris. And the Wildcats are limited to one shot as Carlyle comes away with a rebound. So while Vonderhaar came in the game for Carlyle, he did not replace Steinkamp. He's staying out there with the 2 fouls. Here's a shot out front, and it's a 3-ball. 3-ball by Rusher. Rusher puts Carlyle back up by 4. Salem trying to answer as Sam Green has it. Out to Noah Nix. Now in the corner to Tennyson. Tennyson's been a driver for Salem here in the first quarter. Shot out front, no good by Green. Rebound Carlyle. Vonderhaar comes away with it. Gets it up to Hills. Hills to Steinkamp. To Hills again, down to 2:25 left in the quarter. Here's a drive. Nope, now they dish it. Over to Guthrie. To Vonderhaar. Vonderhaar will try to drive, and that ball is deflected, comes off, but Carlyle gets it back. Salem had the stop, but couldn't grab the basketball. Inside the post, and that's going to be a traveling, I believe, isn't it? Nope.
Yeah, I think they got
him for a
foul. For a little bit of a push.
Okay, yeah. That's why he traveled, I guess. He got pushed.
Yeah, he had about 2 or 3 guys right there giving him assists. So.
Okay, the foul's on Noah Nix. That's his first. It'll be out of bounds to Carlyle. Jacob Rusher will trigger it in. 2:01 left here in the opening quarter. Winner of this game gets Benton tomorrow in the quarterfinals. Here's a 3-pointer by Hills. It's good. 3-pointer by Hills. 16-9. 7-point lead for Carlyle. It's their biggest lead. And that's one blocked. Blocked inside there by Guthrie. And on the other end, Hills takes it to the glass and he gets fouled.
Yeah, that's that length playing down there. There's long. It's just difficult to get a shot around that rim.
Yeah, it is. It just changes the trajectory and everything, yeah. Hayden Hill's at the line for Carlyle. And he buries it. Minute 39 left here in the opening quarter. During your refereeing days, did you officiate games here at Duster Thomas ever?
Yeah, I tell you what, it's when this place is full, it is just absolutely just
rocking and rolling.
Yeah, it's the basketball haven. It's just
a lot of history here.
Had Pinckneyville, Nashville down here one year.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not a normal game right there. No, that's like T-Town, St. Anthony, and absolutely
Centralia, Mount Vernon.
Yeah, you're not going to win either way there.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Wildcats with the basketball. Noah Nix has it. And no, they don't count that basket as he traveled with it.
Took a little step there.
Yeah.
I like the effort. I think he thought he needed one more step, and unfortunately the rule book told him can't do that.
Turnover back to Carlyle as they get it to Guthrie. That one slapped away, almost stolen there by Nix, but Carlyle gets it back. Hills has it. Inside to Guthrie. Guthrie's double teamed, so he'll dish it in the corner to Rusher. He'll put up the three, and he buries it. Jacob Rusher. Under a minute to play, and Carlisle's on a run now. Back there on a 13-0 run, I believe. Yeah, that shot is missed out there by Noah Nix.
You know, Salem's not played bad defense. It's just Carlisle's moving the ball really well, and they're knocking the shots down. So, Salem's got nothing to be down about with their defense. It's just good ball pressure, but they credit Carlisle here.
Well, and Carlisle's done a good job of limiting Salem to one shot.
Yeah, they've.
And that's been a big difference here, too. 21 seconds left in the quarter. Carlyle going to grind it down here for a final shot of the quarter. There's a drive by Vonderhaar. He's cut off. So he'll give it to Taylor. Into Guthrie, and Guthrie makes the bucket, and it counts.
That is not an easy basket there either. That's a little muscle there.
Guthrie at 6'7", scores in the paint. Stops the clock with 8 seconds left. He'll be at the line for the and one. That foul is called on Sam Green, his first. Carlyle goes to the bench here a little bit to give a couple guys breathers as Brady Gustafson, number 10, is in the game. And free throw is good on the and one. Here's Etris in the front court for Salem, puts up the shot, missed it just as the horn sounds, and after a one-quarter play, it is Carlyle 23 and Salem 9. And we'll come back with second quarter action in just a moment here on AreaSports.net.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week. When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Welcome back here to Duster Thomas Gymnasium at Pinckneyville High School. It's the Hoops Classic as we get ready to start second quarter action. Carlyle with the basketball. Any more observations from you, Brad, on that first quarter play by Carlyle?
Salem made a good little run, but hey, credit Carlyle. They just put the clamps down on the defensive end. And like you said, one shot, and that was it. And they're moving well on the offensive end right now. It's very impressive outing for them.
Yeah, Carlyle finished with about a 16-0 run of their own there. After Salem had a 7-0 run. Carlyle with the ball in the front court. Steinkamp over in the corner. Now back out to Taylor.
The thing I like about Carlisle is their cuts are just hard, and just, it's hard to guard that. Unless you're just bumping the cutters off of it, it's they're gonna get good looks at it, and they're handling the ball well. Then when your big guys handle the ball like that.
And he stepped on the inline. Turnover by Hunter Taylor will give the ball back to Salem. Full day of basketball here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium, so if you're looking for some games to watch, get on down here to the gym. Great atmosphere, good concession stand. You'll enjoy it.
Pretty good crowd right here for a second game.
For this early in the morning, yeah, it is. Etris has it in the front court for Salem. Gives it to Tennyson. He leans in, puts up the shot, scores. I like Tennyson. He's a hard-nosed player. Connor Tennyson. He's got 6 points, doesn't he? 6 of the 11.
6 points there.
Yeah. All right, here's Guthrie. Gets it down low on the feed to Rusher, and he scores. That's the thing about Guthrie is he can also pass the ball, too.
Yeah, that's just so effective when you got a big kid up there at the top. Sees over everybody.
Here's a little shovel pass from Richardson over in the corner to Tennyson. He can't shoot, so back out to Richardson. They go into Noah Nix. Now to Etris. Etris back to Nix. He'll work on the post, and he draws. Nope, it's going to be called for dropping the shoulder, I think. Offensive foul.
Yeah, it's a good move. He just got that shoulder down a little bit in that chest. And
leaned in.
I think it's something I definitely keep going back to. I thought he had a good look at it. Just say next time they probably need to fill that defender back a little bit and make him move.
Carlyle back in the front court with it. Hills over to Taylor. In the high post to Guthrie again.
Hey, Guthrie's like quarterback out here. He is. Directing traffic. There you got him down low.
He gets it in the lane and scores. You know, he put it up over 2 defenders that time, Brad, but it didn't matter.
No, he's an impressive-looking athlete.
Well, he's not afraid of contact either, and that's big.
No.
You know, because he took it in there against 2 defenders and wasn't worried about the contact. He went right up over it. Here's a steal. Guthrie's got it.
He just does everything, doesn't he?
Yeah. Steinkamp. Out it comes to Hills. And timeout is going to be called by Carlyle as Coach Maverick Taylor wants to talk things over. 5:21 to go here in the first half. We'll be back with more from Pinckneyville in just a moment.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem and save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
Welcome back here to Pinckneyville. Randy Olson along with Brad Beatty as the pass comes in, and there's another bucket from Matthew Guthrie. Yeah, right on cue. You were saying that he was quarterbacking and doing everything out there, and he just scores again.
Yeah, it's hard to stop when you got a weapon like that because, you know, the other 4 guys, they're just feeding it to him right now. They know he got a hot hand.
You know, if this holds up and Carlyle wins this game, what a matchup it'll be against Benton. And what a matchup will be with Guthrie against Tedeschi.
Yeah, that's 2 6'7" kids, good-looking athletes.
Yeah. That'd be tomorrow morning in a quarterfinal game, and we'll be here for that game tomorrow morning, too, if you can't be, but we hope you can be because you want to see these guys play in person.
The thing about Carlisle is every one of their kids just cuts, and they all look about the same.
Mm-hmm. Here's Hunter Taylor. Tries to dish it across the lane to Steinkamp, and it's knocked out of bounds by Salem. Well, you can understand why Carlisle's 9-1.
Yeah, the most impressive thing I've seen so far is they just love to share the basketball. And you got a team like that, and with their ability, it's
Hunter Taylor with a nice turnaround. Faked one way and turned and pivot the other way and dropped it in. And all of a sudden, it's a 20-point lead for Carlyle. Salem led at 9-7. It's been all Carlyle since.
Yeah, they're still 1-out.
Yeah, they just don't get second shots, do they? Carlyle is controlling the boards. Out front it is Rusher. Now a 3 ball is on the way by Hills. That's no good. Salem has the rebound. It's Zimmerman with it. Both these teams are in the Cahokia Conference. Here's a shovel pass underneath, and shots up and in by Sam Green.
That's 4 for him today. So all their baskets seem to have been around the basket. The ones they scored, they just.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, they have been. Hills has it for Carlyle, and that's a traveling violation. Turnover back to Salem. Carlyle doesn't turn the ball over too often.
No, it's a good jump stop. You just got to stick those landings on.
Yeah. Sam Green with it for Salem. There's a steal. Picked off by Jacob Rusher. He gets it down to Hayden Hills, and he puts it up and in. Timeout called by Salem. This one's getting away from them. They want to try to talk things over again. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well and be right back with more.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here at Pinckneyville, Randy Olson along with Brad Beatty. Got a couple of different camera angles for you today, but we figure you probably prefer the one that's overhead. And that's the one that's in the building here. So we'll utilize that one the most. There's a steal by Carlyle. As Steinkamp traveled with the basketball after the steal, and it'll go right back to Salem.
Yeah, the thing about Carlyle is they force you to start your offense out there by the half-court line. They just don't give you any lanes, and that long length that they got, they just get hands in passing lanes and get a steal, and then we're off to the races we go. And
Sam Green has it. He's guarded out there by Taylor. Taylor at 6'6", getting out there on defense on the guard. Shot from the corner. Yes, that's a three ball by Tennyson. He's having a good first half here for Salem.
He showed up today for him.
Yeah. He's been most of their offense this morning. 2:27 left in the half.
Yeah, he's got 9 of their 16.
Guthrie gets fouled by Richardson. That's first personal on Richardson. You know, when I saw Salem play at the shootout at Mount Vernon, of course, it was against a smaller team like Sisney. You know, they were able to do well with the post inside, but they just they can't get the post working today against this taller Carlyle team. Shot out front is good, and it's a three ball by Hunter Taylor. How many different Carlyle players have made a three?
It's just only 2 guys making threes.
Just 2 guys have made threes so far? Okay. Ooh. I thought Richardson passed up the shot there. There's a drive, and that's up and in by Sam Green. Well, Salem attacking the basket still.
Yeah, they just need a little bit more contribution for 1 or 2 more guys. Seems like they got 2 guys scoring the basketball for them right now. But hey, that's a tough defense to score on down there against Carlyle.
Steinkamp gives it to Hunter Taylor, and it's taken away. Sam Green with the steal for Salem. He dishes it to Tennyson, and he scores. Nice fast break that time.
That's textbook right there.
Real nice fast break by Salem. Cuts the lead back to 16. Pass goes into Guthrie, and he all but dunks it as he lays it over the rim. Guthrie draws the foul to boot, and he'll go to the line for the and one.
Yeah, he's making a strong bid right in this first game of all tournament right here.
Yeah. Etris in the game for Salem along with Regan Warren. They didn't put that bucket up on the scoreboard. Now I guess they have.
That's a nice touch from the free throw line, too.
All right, Salem in the front court. Etris has it. Etris gets the award for brightest shoes in this game. Those mint green shoes out there.
Yeah, you know, used to his A's. Chuck Taylor's white or black, high top, low top.
Yeah, they didn't have these cool shoes when I played. I wish they did, but they didn't.
Not anymore.
No.
And they're more than $25 a piece.
Yeah, they are. Shot from Warren is no good, and rebound by Carlyle. And again, the Indians limiting Salem to one shot. There's a trap, and the ball sails out of bounds. It's a turnover. So Wildcats force a turnover there. 20 seconds left here in the first half. Salem will walk it up with Sam Green. Down to 6 seconds left, and there's Tennyson again with a bucket. And that's how the first half ends. So we go to the locker rooms with Carlyle leading Salem by a score of 39-22. And we'll come back and take a look at these first half stats, talk more about this game and the tournament, all just ahead here on AreaSports.net.
It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday. All right, we are back here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium in Pinckneyville as Carlyle Indians lead the Salem Wildcats at halftime 39-22. Winner of this game gets the Benton Rangers in the quarterfinals tomorrow, as Benton won the first game this morning over Woodlawn 75-44. And Brad, you got some stats for us here in that first half, huh?
Yeah, for Salem, they put 3 guys in the scoring column. Sam Green had 6, and Connor Tennyson with a nice first half with 14, and Noah Nix threw in a bucket for 2 points. I think they just need a couple more guys to step up and score for them. But then for Carlyle, they had 5 guys in the scoring column. It's pretty even. Jacob Rusher, 8. Steinkamp with 6. Mules with 5. Taylor with 6. And then Guthrie, 8. What a big first half, 14 for him, and he was all over the place.
Yeah, again, as we said earlier, if this score holds out and Carlyle wins, that'll be a heck of a matchup tomorrow in the quarterfinals between Benton and Carlyle, 2 state-ranked teams meeting in a quarterfinal game, not a semifinal, a quarterfinal game. So that's a big-time matchup potentially occurring tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and I got a feeling that thing's going to be played above the rim, too. So the referees are going to have their eyes glued to that rim. 2 athletic teams. That thing's going to get up and down. And both big guys, they can run the floor. That should make an exciting game.
Yeah, you got Tedeschi at 6'7", 6'8", Guthrie at 6'7", and then you got Hunter Taylor at 6'6". Yeah, it could be a Could be a fun game tomorrow morning. That'd be the early game, too, at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That'd be the breakfast special.
Both those big guys are rim protectors, too. So, I mean, it's you taking the paint. Hey, you've got to make sure that you're getting some good arch on that basketball, or hey, it's back to the other end we go.
Yeah. We have some additional statistics that are being passed along to us. We'll get a second to dissect some of that, and then we'll come back and share some of those here in just a moment from Pinckneyville on AreaSports.net.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Yeah, back here at Pinckneyville, we have a statistician here who's keeping some additional stats for us that we aren't able to keep just because of the multitasking that we're all doing. They've got Guthrie with 2 block shots, and overall we got Salem with 7 turnovers and Carlyle with 6, so pretty clean game as far as that's concerned. We saw Tedeschi with several block shots for Benton in that first game this morning. So,
boy, this is such a well-run tournament. I know they've done this thing for several years, but they just don't skip a beat every year. I mean, they give you stats. Anything you want, they got down here. So it's
and the hospitality room is just immediately to our left too. So how cool is that? You don't have to go very far, and bathroom's pretty close too, and Ron likes that.
Yeah, that restroom's got to keep it close, especially in the morning after he drinks that coffee.
Yeah, that's right. Several more games to come here today at the Pinckneyville tournament at Duster Thomas Gym. So if you want to get down here today and see some more great first-round games, I mean, there are a bunch of them. I mean, there is, again, 4 state-ranked teams in this tournament. So there's a lot of good basketball to see. After this one, it'll be Meridian against Chester, followed by Olney against Roxana, Murfreesboro against Oakville, Mount Carmel against Steelville. The host Pinckneyville Panthers take on Trico, and Jerseyville will take on Christopher. Those are the rest of the first-round games today here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium. Again, we'll wrap up our coverage here today after this game, and then we'll head back over to Sesser and get ready for those semifinal games there today. And boy, what a couple good semifinals those are going to be, Brad, is we're going to see Waltonville against Redbud in the first one and Altamont against Goreville in the second one.
Yeah, those 4 teams right there. That's why I say I know nobody wants to lose that thing, but if you're a coach and you come out of those games right there and somebody's going to come out of that 0-2 and still be a really, really good team that is a potential regional winner and sectional winner. So, it's just 4 good teams, and I would not want to be a coach of either one of those games. I'd rather be a fan and not take the stress on it. So
yeah, and 3 of those 4 teams in the semifinals at Sesser are state-ranked.
That's amazing.
You don't see that very often, do you?
No.
So these 2 holiday tournaments are stacked, both here at Pinckneyville and at Sesser, and we're happy to be bouncing back and forth between both locations to try to bring you as much action as we can. Again, if you just joined us, Benton won the game over Woodlawn this morning 75-44. It was just a 6-point game after the first quarter and a 16-point game at halftime, but boy, Benton really shot the lights out in the second half, and they had so many different guys hit 3 balls, and they got a lot of weapons in addition to Tedeschi.
I thought first half I thought Woodlawn had a really good game plan. The Rowley kid took it to the rim and was scoring and got some good help from his teammates. But once that 3 ball started going down for Benton in that second half, that's just about all she wrote. And then Benton gets out and runs, and now you're talking about another 6'7" kid bringing the ball up the floor for you. So
yeah, makes it tough.
Yeah, give credit to him. I know the score was not indicative of how that game went. The first half, I thought they competed well with them. I think Benton just wore them down.
Yeah, they did. We're going to take another short break and step aside. Be ready for second half action here in just a moment from Pinckneyville on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
All right, both teams have been called back to their respective benches, and we'll be ready for second half action here in just a moment.
Well, you got a basketball in Southern Illinois. You look out here and you see a lot of familiar faces, and then you go up to Cesar here in a few hours, and you're probably going to see those same faces. They just people down here, they follow their basketball and love basketball.
And just being 20 minutes apart, it does give you the ability to bounce back and forth between the two tournaments. And the officials are doing the same thing. And these are the same officials that we saw last night at Cesar, and they're here at Pinckneyville this morning, and we may see them later on this evening at Cesar. So, it's kind of cool, really.
Yeah, it gives you the chance. Some of these teams, especially if you follow one team and you don't get to see a lot of these teams. So between Cesar and Pinckneyville here being so close, it gives you an opportunity to see a lot of these teams play that maybe you haven't had a chance to see.
I see some coaches and former coaches that are in the building too. Dick Korn,
Coach Korn,
legendary coach for Pinckneyville, in the house. John Bowles, longtime coach at Salem, is in the house. So it's fun seeing those guys here. All right. Second half action is underway. The teams, of course, do change ends, and Salem has the ball first to start this second half. And with it out front is Sam Green. He puts up the shot. No, it won't go. And there's Carlyle with the rebound, and guess who? Matthew Guthrie.
That's a good take, just a little hard off the glass, but I like them being aggressive, attacking it.
Guthrie has the ball now. Goes the right side to Taylor. Taylor will drive. Kips it back out to Rusher for three, and he buries it. And Carlisle's picking up right where they left off.
Salem's guards definitely aren't scared enough to take it inside there. I like the way they're handling the basketball.
Yeah, you got to credit them that. Ooh, boy, the bunnies missed in there by Noah Nix. He'd like to have that one back. Rebound grab by Carlyle. Ahead is Hills. Inside the paint, shot is off the mark by Taylor, rebound by Salem. And that's going to be a push as Connor Tennyson had it. That foul's on Rusher. That's his first. Out of bounds to Salem on the baseline as Zimmerman will trigger it in. Long three is put up out front by Zimmerman and doesn't go. Rebound Carlyle. They'll skip it across, and now here's a drive, and the shot is blocked. It's blocked out of bounds as Hayden Hills took it in.
Well, that's a good skip pass. That thing was on a clothesline.
Had some zip on it, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the ones you like.
Steinkamp gets it to Guthrie. Back to Rusher. Rusher to Steinkamp. To Taylor. Now over to Rusher again. Knocked away. He picks it up. Now Taylor has it.
Well, Carlisle's patient.
They've been very patient here. Comes out to the top to Taylor. He gets it on the baseline, tries to throw it in the lane. He does, and it's a bucket for Reddick Steinkamp. Very unselfish, aren't they?
Oh, hey, that's the sign of a good basketball team, that they just trust each other, They push off.
That's going to be a foul away from the basketball. Yep, offensive foul on the push off.
The one thing I like about it is they take their shot. A lot of kids they want to take their own personal shot, but these guys believe in taking that team shot.
The team shot, yeah. And that's how you're successful. And look at Carlyle, they're 9-1, state ranked. Yeah. So that foul, by the way, was on Zimmerman, his third.
Looks like we're going to pick up the pressure here a little bit.
Yeah, they are. Guthrie has it. Gets it ahead to Hills. Across the timeline to Taylor. Down underneath to Steinkamp for another deuce. 5:13 left here in the third quarter. Salem back in the front court. With it is Tennyson. Tennyson to Richardson. He backs his man down, leans in, and draws the foul against Guthrie, I believe. Yep, it is Guthrie. That's his first. That'll send Brennan Richardson to the line for Salem.
I think he just went a little muscle ball there, didn't he?
Yeah. Little football move that time.
Clear it out and get there.
Missed the free throw, but he'll get another one. You know, they have a great shootout here at Pinckneyville, too, at the end of January. I think it's January 27th, somewhere around there. We'll be down here to bring you a couple of those games, and going to be some good teams coming in here for the Pinckneyville Panther shootout. Centralia will be here.
Yeah, we played in that thing for a few years. And one year the game they had lined up for us was against the conference team. I told them I prefer to play somebody else. And
right.
So instead we drew Cahokia.
You drew Cahokia. Hunter Taylor with the bucket. That's a 3-ball for Taylor. Here's a drive baseline. It's up and in by Noah Nix. Salem gets another deuce. Yeah, Waltonville will be here that day to take on Triad. Well, we plan on covering that game.
That'll be a good game for them.
And Centralia will take on T-Town. And we'll be here for that one.
Well, there's a couple of programs with a few wins underneath their belt.
Yeah. So why not have a couple of historic teams come into an historic gym and play some basketball, huh? Long three is no good there by Hayden Hills. Rebound Salem. Ahead at Sam Green. To Etris. Etris will penetrate but can't shoot. Comes back out to Green. He'll put it up. No. There's Guthrie with a rebound. Yeah, check that date again, but I think that's about right. It's a Saturday. It's January 27th, I think.
Yeah, this is
right around in there.
Around that time.
Yeah. But there's about 8 games that day, maybe 10, at least 8.
And they're all good games. That's one thing I liked about the shootout down here is every one of them were good games.
Right.
It's usually against two teams that never get to see each other.
Right. Going to be out of bounds to Carlyle after the foul was called on Noah Nix, his third. He's going to have to sit down with those 3 fouls. Here's the inbound to Taylor. Gets it back, puts up the jumper. It's blocked. Blocked by Tennyson. Salem has it. And then it's taken away again. Guthrie with the steal. Guthrie again with the basketball. Here's Hills with it. Goes in the lane, turns around, short. But Carlyle again gets it. They get so many extra chances because of the offensive rebounds that they get, you know.
They just do a good job going to the glass.
That one rattles in and out by Taylor, but the follow's up and in. Is that Steinkamp with the stick back there. 2:46 left on the clock, and we got timeout on the court. And we'll take timeout as well and be right back.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week. When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas. including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Back to live action at Pinckneyville. Salem with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Sam Green has it. Out to Etris. Back to Green. Down the lane. Leaves it in the corner for Warren. His shot's no good. And rebound Carlyle. Rusher to Taylor. Almost a steal there by Green. Uh-oh. Down low. Shots missed by Vonderhaar. But again, Carlyle with another offensive board, Brad.
They just attack that glass. So
they're just relentless.
And it's their guards, too. I mean,
there's a give to Guthrie, and he gets fouled.
You think a lot of rebounds are coming from Guthrie, but it's their guards that attack that glass just as well.
Mm-hmm. And as a coach, you used to love that, didn't you? If you had guards that would do that.
Yeah, if you got guards that are going to go glass like that, you're going to win a lot of games. Well, you look at that 2A subsection Carlisle's in, that thing is loaded.
Oh, yeah, it sure is. Free throw's good by Guthrie. I know Mater Dei's down a little bit this year, but, I still wouldn't still wouldn't count them out when it comes tournament time. Because they're still beating some people.
Yeah, you got
and will.
Westland, Breeze Central in that thing.
Oh, yeah. Breeze Central is still perhaps the best 2A team I've seen live. I've seen Benton now this morning, and I was impressed with Benton.
Yeah, I've heard some coaches talk about Breeze Central.
And Benton definitely would be a very tough matchup for Breeze Central due to the size. I'm seeing Carlyle now. So, yeah, some good basketball here in Southern Illinois. But, yeah, Breeze Central's a load. They're very good. Steinkamp. Down in the lane it goes. The shot is no good. There by Goodwin. And rebound Salem. They'll push it ahead with Green. Green to Tennyson. Tennyson likes to drive. He does and draws a foul. Connor Tennyson's just a hard-nosed player.
I like that kid. He's not afraid to take it in there in the trees. He knows, hey, there's a good chance that he can get to that free throw line right where he's at now. Good free throw shooter, so.
He is definitely not afraid of contact either. As the free throw is good. He did make that, didn't he?
Yes, he made it.
Okay. And the second one also good.
Yeah, he's a good-looking guard.
Salem showing some pressure, and they steal it. They get it ahead to Green. Now down to Etris. Oh,
it was there too.
Yeah, he zigged when he should have zagged. Pass was thrown away as Carlyle steals it. Vonderhaar's got it. Out to Taylor. Got a minute left here in the third quarter. Taylor will pivot. Missed the shot. Tipped around, but Taylor chases it down. Oh, but then throws it away. Yeah, Carlyle definitely very aggressive on the rebounding to try to give themselves second shots.
And hey, you know what? It's hard to get teams to do that. Had a lot of talented teams, trying to get kids to buy into that rebounding, but most kids want to go down there at that offensive end, and so not only just to get one kid, but to get all five kids to be able to go to the glass like that. You can tell they work on it a lot.
Gustafson with the foul on Carlyle, his first. Salem basketball as it comes into Richardson. Now to Etris. Back to Richardson. He's double teamed. Gets rid of it. Now Etris has it. He drives, can't shoot. Gets it back out to Warren. Good defense by Carlyle.
They plugged those gaps well.
Doesn't take them long to plug them either. Yeah, and that's a foul on the Indians, and that's going to send Connor Tennyson back to the line.
One thing about Carlyle, they do such a good job of jumping the ball. Once you jump the ball, put yourself in that correct spot you're supposed to be in, and then once that dribble drive starts in there, they stop dribble and they pass goes, they jump the ball, and they just don't give up any lanes. And then with that length to go along with it, it's just.
Yeah. Second free throw by Tennyson is good. 22 seconds left in the quarter. Steinkamp with it out to Hills. Works on the right side to Gustafson. 5 seconds left. Who's going to pull the trigger? It's stolen away. Salem's got it. They'll heave it. But that's the end of the third quarter. After 3, Carlyle in command of this one. 53-27. We'll come back with the fourth quarter in just a moment. I have on AreaSports.net.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem and save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
As we came back to live action, Carlyle quickly got the ball into Steinkamp, and he scored to start this fourth quarter of play. And on the other end, a 3-ball. No, it wasn't a 3-ball, I guess. It's a 2.
Let's give him 2 on that.
Yeah, on Salem. That was a quick timeout there between quarters.
Yeah, that was.
Carlyle turns it over, and Salem has it. Carlyle running a lot of subs out there now. We'll try to catch up with these names for you. Gustafson remains in the game. Steinkamp is still out there. Goodwin is in the game. Vonderhaar is in the game. As that foul was called on Hills, as he is still in the game for Carlyle. Here's the inbound to Richardson. Richardson will drive and lost the handle. Gets it back, though. Powers it up and scores. Brandon Richardson used his size that time to muscle it in. Steal by Salem. Connor Tennyson with the bucket. And Coach Maverick Taylor wants to call timeout. He doesn't like what he sees out there from his Indians. So, brief timeout. We'll be right back.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
All right, we are back here at Pinckneyville High School. Duster Thomas Gymnasium, Dick Korn Court. It's good to see Coach Korn here this morning. Hadn't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he looks good.
He was here to watch Benton play.
You think he's seen a few basketball games in his lifetime?
Oh, my goodness sakes, yes. Yeah. He was here for a long time and had a lot of success for the Panthers. All right, let's come back to live action. It's Carlyle basketball. Salem showing the press. Indians get it into Hills. Hills to Taylor. Here comes a trap. Ooh, almost a steal. Taylor gets it back. Up to Hills. Down low. Shot is up and in by Steinkamp. They move the ball and get it down for the deuce. Here's a long three out front by Richardson. It's no good, but there's an offensive rebound by Warren. That's no good.
Well, Salem's still fighting.
Yeah, they are. They are playing hard. Sam Green's going to get called for the foul. That's his second personal. Gavin Zimmerman back in there for Salem. Guthrie back in the game for Carlyle. He's got the ball now. He can kind of throw over the top of that pressure. Being 6'7". And there you go. There is an emphatic move there by Guthrie. No doubt about that one. 6 minutes left in the game. Etris. Nice bounce pass down to Tennyson for the deuce.
He's had a nice day today.
Indians get it ahead. Here's a nice pass. They break the press down to Rusher, and he scores.
Looks like things are getting ready to pick up here a little bit.
Yep. Here's a turnaround by Etris. It's no good. Steinkamp with the rebound. Foul's going to be called on Salem.
Tennyson kid looks like he's probably about 5'9", 5'10", but well, he's not afraid to go inside there.
No, he's not. Not at all. Guthrie will bring it up himself. Leaves it for Taylor. 5:24 to go in the game. Oh, it's knocked away. Almost a steal as Green dives for it. Inside. Oh, look out. Two-handed jam time by Matthew Guthrie. He's done a little bit of everything here today, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's an athlete.
Here's a drive down the lane, shot by Nix. And a technical foul is called. Somebody said the wrong thing.
Yeah, I just think he let his emotions get to him.
Yeah.
Got to be a little disciplined out there.
Yeah, in a game where you're ahead by 28 points, you should not be getting a technical foul called on you. No reason for that.
That'll get you a lot of down and backs next practice.
Yeah. And might cut your playing time, too.
Yep.
At the line will be Noah Nix for Salem. He throws up and in. Got them both. Shooting the technical will be Gavin Zimmerman. Zimmerman short. Maybe should have left Noah Nix there at the line. He was on a roll. He made those two. Zimmerman gets the second one.
Yeah, fortunately for Carlyle, they're setting on a pretty good lead here because something like that can just really turn a game. We've seen it happen yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we definitely saw that happen at the Sesser tournament, that Redbud Sesser game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ended up going overtime. The Redbuds survived. Here's Tennyson with it. in the lane between two defenders. Got it up and in. You know, he was in some tall timber there, but it didn't bother him.
Yeah, I think somebody's told him he's 6'7" too. So
yeah, he acts like it. He's not afraid. Yeah, he's had a really good game for Salem. Rusher out to the top to Hills for Carlyle. 4:21 left in this one. Carlyle appears to be headed for the quarterfinals tomorrow morning in a matchup with the Benton Rangers. That'll be 11-0 against 10-1. Two state-ranked teams.
A lot of game.
At 9 o'clock in the morning. Steinkamp will get it in for Carlyle.
Yeah, that game right there would be worth the price of admission.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a double team and a steal. Picked off by Nix. Nix will take it in, missed it. Rebounds grabbed by Hills, and timeout by Carlyle. Timeout with 3:55 left in this one. Back with more from Pinckneyville in a moment.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods.
Back here at Pinckneyville, Randy Olson and Brad Beatty.
You know, Randy, I like Salem. I like the way they play today. They play hard and they get after it. I just think Carlisle's just had too much athleticism for them.
I think Salem's going to beat some people.
Me too.
You know, I mean, their record is only 3-9, but yeah, they play hard.
Yeah, they play hard, play physical.
They're going to beat some people.
Tennyson kid's a good guard. He puts the ball in the hole, and just unfortunately, just ran into a Carlisle team that's just too much athleticism for them. And
right. And not everybody Salem faces is going to have 6'6", 6'7" out there, you know.
Not.
So, yeah, so you better be ready when you play the Wildcats, because they're going to bring it. Because they've not quit on this game.
No, they're still going all the way to the end of the horn.
There's a double team. Yeah, see, they're still out there trapping. And there's almost another steal. Sam Green with it. Gets it to Warren. Warren inside, scores. Warren with a bucket. Cuts it to 21. That's as close as they've been in a while. But again, they have not stopped.
That's a good little jump stop right there. That's something you'd like to teach your kids how to do, and he's under control.
Hills has it.
Yeah, they're still guarding hard. I mean, it's a testament to their coach. You know, he played out.
Yeah, Coach Kalklaser is still getting them to respond out there. And this will help them down the line too.
Yeah, it's
because as I said, they're not going to be going against 6'6" and 6'7" every time out. There's another dunk. This time it's Reddick Steinkamp. Leaving no doubt on that one.
Yeah, it's no shot at Woodlawn, but they're just not going to bring that size that Carlisle does. And
yeah,
that's who Salem play tomorrow. So
Tennyson with another three. He has had a heck of a game for Salem. 2:22 left. Hills gets it across. Out to Rusher. Now to Hills again. Into the high post. Back to Hills. Over to Vonderhaar. 2 minutes left. Got three.
Just going to run a little time off the clock here.
Yep.
See if they can't catch Salem sleeping a little bit, maybe on a backdoor cut here.
Well, and this is a good exercise that may be needed tomorrow against Benton too.
Yeah, it is.
As the basket counts by Steinkamp. And a foul is called on Salem. Yeah, new coach this year at Carlyle, Maverick Taylor, but he has got them playing some really good basketball. As the and one free throw is good. Tennyson again leans in. I tell you what, he is tough as nails. He really is. Keep close between those two big guys. I mean, he's given up, what, 9-10 inches?
Every bit of it. He is not afraid to go in there.
It's just, oh, my goodness. He's had a heck of a day for Salem.
I'm sure Coach Palmer probably gets that same question I got. Hey, you gave this team up to –
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Tennyson with a steal and another deuce.
But you know what? Hey, as a coach, you couldn't be more happier for your coach to be able to take over a team like this.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure Coach Palmer is watching this team and smiling. You know, he's got to be.
Yeah, he had a good coaching career.
Oh, heck yeah.
Very, very good coach.
Yeah. Yep. Hills with it. Down to 33 seconds left. To Guthrie. You know, Salem whittled this lead down to 19.
Yeah, that's why I say. I know they didn't want to come here today and get beat by 19-20, but give them credit.
Oh, yeah, you really do. I mean, they were down by, 27-28?
Yeah, I mean, it was almost a 30-point.
Yeah, it was almost a 30-point. It was very close to a running clock, and they've got it back down here to 19. And that's how it's going to end. Carlyle is going to advance to tomorrow's quarterfinal game against Benton at 9 o'clock in the morning. Final score, Carlyle 68 and Salem 49. And we'll work on our post-game stats here and come back to those with you in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Hey, welcome back here to Duster Thomas Gymnasium. You see the final here. Carlyle wins at 68-49. And pretty impressive Carlyle Indian team, isn't it?
Oh, very impressive. I'm anxious to see tomorrow's game with Benton. That's a tremendous matchup.
Yeah. Well, tell us what we got stat-wise at the end of this one.
Well,
Brad?
for the Salem Wildcats, Gavin Zimmerman had 1 point. Sam Green came out today with 8 points. Salem's 5'9" post guy, Connor Tennyson, with 30 points. A lot of those were all around the rim.
Wow.
So Brendan Richardson with 2, and Warren had thrown in 2 points. So for the Carlyle Indians, Jacob Risher with 13. Steinkepp with 22. That's good second half for him. So Ewells had 6. Taylor had 8. And the big man Guthrie with 2 slams. And finished the day with 20 points. Good day for him.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, well, again, that's going to wrap it up for our time here this morning from Pinckneyville. We're going to head over to Cesar here in just a little while after we hit the hospitality room here. And we'll be at Cesar to bring you the semifinals this afternoon. And that first one will be at 4:30, a good one between Waltonville and Redbud. And then later on, it'll be Altamont against Goreville tonight at 7:30. So join us for those broadcasts on AreaSports.net. So for Ron Standard and Brad Beatty, this is Randy Olson saying thanks for watching and so long from Pinckneyville.